welcome back to the channel. My name is June. You're watching Drew the Theme Park Dude. You are here for a brand new video, and this video is a future plan of Islands of Adventure. I did one of these videos similar back with another park. I believe it was Hollywood Studios, and I wanted to try that again, but maybe in like a new type of style. Instead of doing like a 5-year plan, I just want to be more general for the future. I got these types of ideas from Coaster Studios with his old 5-year challenge videos, so shout out to him for the video ideas. And yeah, let's get into it. So, like kind of being obvious, we know Velocicoaster is opening this year at Islands of Adventure, so that's pretty much a given for this park. You already have one major Intamin coaster, which you guys can see in the thumbnail. It's going to be a nice multi-launch coaster. I made a video talking everything you need to know about that coaster in that video. I only came out maybe a week or two ago, so go check my recent videos for that info. But yeah, this attraction is going to be, as we know right now, it is the next thing Universal is planning to do, like as a major addition. One problem with Islands of Adventure is the land it's on. Velocicoaster is using some of the last available real estate literally left in the park without having to deconstruct things and replace and all that. So my theory is within 2022 is going to be more of an off year. We might see the introduction to new entertainment offerings, maybe a restaurant or two, maybe a couple shops. But besides that, 2022 will be your off year. 2023, now we're kind of getting into a little bit hard to predict areas. But in the end of 2022, I could see the destruction of the amphitheater in between Toon Lagoon and Marvel Superhero Island. That thing is massive, and if you guys didn't know, there's a massive amphitheater that has not been really used ever, except for like a few like dance things that people do, but for the most part it's never really used, and there's enough area in there to make like a mini type of land similar to Kong, where it's like a standalone land and has one attraction but connects to Jurassic Park and Toon Lagoon. What will replace this land, you may ask? Well, there's a lot of theories. People maybe will say Zelda. Even though Lost Continent, which I'll get to later, could fit better, there's a chance we could get that here because there's definitely enough room for that, and they would have to build up, which would give them an easier job than having to use a limit from the show building Poseidon's Fury once resided in. But yes, this attraction here would be massive, so I don't know 100%. But yeah, what else would replace it? Maybe Pokemon, I don't know, I've heard rumors of that going to the other park, maybe this park, maybe a Star Trek themed coaster, Lord of the Rings. Especially if Epic Universe doesn't come, I would definitely not be shocked to see some other type of old property, maybe Classic Monsters, make its way here. Do not think the other franchise in the Wizarding World is going to make its way here, Fantastic Beasts, just due to its nature and kind of as a show. I have that going to the other park where Fear Factor Live is. But yes, if Epic Universe does not end up happening, I would be confident with most likely either How to Train Your Dragon, or maybe one of the standalone attractions for Epic Universe, or even Classic Monsters to have an attraction in that area. So now moving on to 2023 is when this attraction would open. Midsummer 2023, same time as Velocicoaster. This ride would be announced end of 2022. So kind of like, the big next attraction. But now 2023, 2024, I believe there will be no attraction added to the park. I believe this is when Epic Universe will be added, 2024. Now is when Universal is making plans how crazy successful Nintendo World was. But my theory is Nintendo World may not open at Epic Universe. So that's why it kind of could work, kind of could not. So if Epic Universe doesn't open, I'm almost 100% sure Epic Universe will be taking over Kids Zone over at Studios, which is pretty much a given because they've already been almost close to doing it before. And honestly, if they think they're going to have to delay it to 2028, 2029, at the latest, I think they really just want to build this land because they know that this would bring in a lot of people, especially showing how popular Japan's has been projected and just by previews is looking. So yes, that attraction will be massive, but to kind of go forward and like a little bit quicker in this video, yeah, that's where that will be, and that will depend on if Legend of Zelda comes quicker, because on the success of that, they could be like Mario and do in Super Nintendo World, The Lost Continent, but it could be more of like The Legend of Zelda. So, like, they wouldn't have to do much. They could retheme the restaurant to a Zelda restaurant. They could use the rumored boat ride patent that shows you, like, kind of like gliding on the boat, which is really neat with, like, a thing that picks up over you. It's going to be a really cool dark ride. I would refer it somewhat to Navi River Journey, but then towards the end, instead of just simply ending, like, a big thing picks you up and you fly over, like a waterfall and, like, part of the village. It'd be really neat to see that. But, yeah. That's really all we have right now, and this project could happen anytime between 2024 at the earliest. I don't see it happening any earlier, just because we're going to be probably getting whatever is going to be in the amphitheater. But that also project could come after this or come before Zelda. Really, any of this is speculation. None of this is announced by Universal except for Velocicoaster opening this summer. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to leave you to my final prediction for this park to happen within the next 5 to 10 years. The Jurassic World 3 theme. So, I believe, I've heard this rumor by Rick's Flicks and several others, so shout out to them, that this attraction, that, like, Jurassic World Park River Adventure will be closing about a month or two after Jurassic World Velocicoaster opens, to then close and then reopen early 2022, as long as with the whole rest of the land is Jurassic World. Because most of the land is slowly transforming to Jurassic World, if you haven't noticed. And I believe they can tear down that Discovery Center, remodel it, remake Jurassic Park River Adventure to retheme Jurassic World, especially depending on how well this movie does in 2022. But and probably have it open around the same time that movie releases, summer 2022. I think there's a good shot that they could aim for that as the opening to kind of hype up the opening, because every Jurassic World / Park movie has done really well. So there's really no thing about thinking how well it's going to, like, how bad. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please massive like and subscribe to the channel when it comes on to brand new videos. Sorry this video is a little bit long, but that was the feature that I have for Islands of Adventure at Universal Studios Florida, or Universal Orlando Resort. See you guys in the next video. Bye.